Normal. Something shining in the sky. I think we're live on YouTube, but we're probably not, because that would be my luck.
Lucy in the Sky with Demons?
Yeah, exactly. Lucy in the Sky with Demons. Also, you can definitely hear my air conditioning with this one.
Well, the good news is it looks like YouTube started up.
That's good. Hopefully we sound tolerable.
It says live chat.
Okay, I'm just making sure that you are boosted up. I'm gonna just leave it there and hope to God that sounds okay. Everybody, I'm sorry for the audio quality on this episode. I apologize in advance. Welcome to Technical Problems with Dave Moore and Grouchy Serge, the Fat Man in Vegas, the Snack Network Live Episode 4 for July 12th, 2021. I'm Dave Moore, joining me, of course. I already said it. It's the Fat Man in Vegas. What's going on, man?
Well, Dave, I'm glad you asked. I woke up extremely early so that I could watch you fumble with broken microphones and curse at me.
I know, isn't it great? Isn't it fantastic?
It's very sad. My feelings were hurt, and I'm hoping that by the end of this, we've rekindled our love for snacks and each other.
And doing a show in the morning.
Well, the good news is, if you're doing the show at like 5:30 in the morning, and you need technical support, it's not open.
No. It must have been somewhat open, right? Like, there must have been somebody I could have contacted in the 24-hour support chat, but I don't have time to sit here and wait for support chat to be like, you can't log in? Why can't you log in? I'd be like, I don't know. You tell me. It just tells me error.
The caps lock key.
I did not. I did not hit.
Try hitting the caps lock key again, because maybe you bumped it.
I did not hit that, as far as I know. Nope. Did not hit the caps lock key.
Well, unplug it and plug it back in.
Well, and we did that. We definitely did that already.
Did you try blowing in the ports?
Yeah,
No?
Great.
I've gone through all of my technical know-how, and I've learned it all from Nintendo. So, other than that, it's hitting the power button and holding the cartridge down in awkward positions until it starts working.
Unofficial Nintendo help support. This,
yes.
Blowing it'll work better, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Clean those contacts off a little bit.
With rubbing alcohol.
I mean, I do that. I've done that plenty of times. That actually works, believe it or not. Actually, rubbing alcohol, 99% proof, whatever. I don't know. Isopropyl alcohol is really what you're supposed to use. And,
do you drink your rubbing alcohol?
Oh yeah.
Is that why there's a proof attached to it? So speaking of alcohol, last night I tried a new delicious snacky alcoholic mix.
Okay.
Of course I saw it on the Tick of Talks, but it was you mix a shot of Screwball peanut butter whiskey, a shot of Fireball, and then some rum chata. And it tastes like an alcoholic cinnamon toast crunch, Dave.
I put up a cinnamon toast brunch beer video. It's a cream ale from Wolf Ridge Brewing, and it is bussin'. It is maybe the best beer we've tried on the channel. It's so good. It would definitely taste really good after brunch at 11:45 a.m.
What kind of food would you like to pair it with, Dave?
Breakfast. Like bacon, like a combination of a bacon lunch breakfast burger. Yeah.
Bacon, eggs, burger, and booze.
Yeah.
I can get behind this.
It sounds wrong. That timing definitely seems wrong, but it was so good. I'm not even going to deny that would be perfect.
Well, if I ever find any at my local liquor stores, I'll be sure to pick it up.
I don't know how to say your name.
Serge. It's Serge, Dave.
No, not your name. In our chat. Said hello, but it's MXRK, which makes me want to say it's like Mark's Or like Mark.
Maybe it stands for something.
Maybe.
Like Mr. X, really cool.
Just call me Mark. Look at, I knew it was Mark. Hey Mark, what's going on? Welcome to our live chat. We do this show. This is the Snack Network Live. For those who are tuning in for the first time, we do the show at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday mornings. And normally we do it across every single social media platform we have, except today, Restream decided to have lots of technical issues, that my mic arm broke, and so now we're just doing it live on YouTube today. Every week we bring something new to try. I've got something that will maybe make Serge happy or also just be weird for me. Probably both. This is a Bang birthday cake bash.
Bang birthday cake bash. Oh, I hope it tastes like rainbow sprinkles, Dave.
You know, it says high protein coffee underneath that.
Oh, I've had some of those before. They are completely weird. Once you start adding high protein into your energy drinks, they get thicker, I want to say.
I'm not a protein shake guy. I'm not a guy who adds protein to stuff, but really it says birthday cake bash on it. So
yeah, I just to change the subject for a second. When I was drinking my protein shakes every day, that was loud. I found a high protein, what the heck, almond milk.
Ew.
Because I drink almond milk.
Okay.
So this high protein almond milk, I'm like, oh, excellent. I'll get extra protein in my shakes. This is a great idea. It was like thick and slimy, Dave. It was like as if something had gone wrong in the process. And they're like, screw it, man. Just market it as high protein. Someone will buy that crap.
Yeah, somebody will. Just, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it was me, and it was weird. So for like the 2 weeks it took me to chug that stuff down.
Man, if it doesn't taste great, I'm definitely not going to finish it.
You're going to finish it, Dave.
Oh, yeah? What did you bring?
Mark, I am doing good. I'm kind of awake, sort of.
Yeah,
I brought...
We're kind of a mess, honestly, Mark.
Let's just say today's a little bit off. This week is just not going to be good for me. Anyway, I was going to go with a Kit Kat bar this morning, Dave.
Oh, yeah?
But then I saw one of your news articles, and I decided to go with the Oreo Delight.
Oh.
International Delight iced coffee made with real milk and cream.
This is an Oreo Delight coffee?
Oreo Delight. Delight.
Oreo
Yes.
Delight. The night. You
Oreo.
denied it.
Yes. And on the back, it does say I can feel the love or my money back. Call this number for a full refund. Limit 2 refunds per household per year.
Well, you get 2 free? Wow.
Per year.
Per year.
I'll be like, yeah, this one just didn't hit me right. I know I said that same thing last year, but I want my money back.
I don't understand.
Oh, it says shake gently. I did not shake.
Uh-oh.
So let me swirl it while you're tasting yours. Yeah.
As it explodes.
Well, it's already open. It's too late.
Oh, this smells like...
Heaven?
No, it smells like pound cake at the bakery. Like if you're at the bakery, and you're like walking past, and they're bringing out like a bunch of fresh, warm pound cake. That's what this smells like.
Hey Dave, if I opened up an Oreo cookie iced coffee drink, what do you think it would smell like?
I assume just iced coffee.
That's pretty close. It actually smells a lot like Oreo. I'm worried that this is going to be super sweet.
I'm I don't know what this is going to taste like. It smells like pound cake.
Dave, I don't want a sip. I want a chug.
Oh yeah.
From you. No, not from me. Dave.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to chug it.
Oh, come on, chug.
Light
chug.
sip,
Just
and if it's tolerable, I'll chug a little bit.
pretend you're back in college chatting on IRC, Dave. Chug.
All right, I'm going.
Chug. Can you taste rainbow sprinkles? You know, when you don't know what to say, I can't. Oh, getting.
I don't know what this is.
Is it thick?
It's not thin.
Is it? Is it a little slimier than normal?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
But it doesn't have that gross protein taste that you're used to in like a protein shake.
Okay.
The reason I choose to not drink protein shakes, there's definitely a lot more coffee taste in here than I was expecting.
Coffee?
Yeah, it's high protein coffee.
I got lost at birthday cake, Dave.
And it tastes a lot like cake.
Let's go with the Oreos.
Not like frosting, but just the cake. Mm-hmm.
Dave, I don't like coffee.
Okay.
And this masks it. I'm assuming there's got to be some sort of coffee in there, but this masks it. Like when you go to a Starbucks and you order an iced coffee and you tell them to like make it not taste like coffee, so they put like 7 cups of sugar.
And they fill it with a bunch of cream, yeah.
That's exactly. And International Delight is a creamer company, I'm assuming.
I also love that Mark in our chat, when you were telling me to chug it, he was writing chug chug, but he wrote jug jug.
Jug, 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 jug. Listen, he talks with an accent, and I don't feel that you should be making fun of him. He's from the Netherlands, so it's nice that he has the ability to communicate with us a lot better than we would have the ability to communicate with people in other countries.
True.
And I don't remember if you were asking Dave or me, but yes, this does actually smell good. It smells like Oreos. It tastes like an iced coffee without the coffee kickback.
Man, that sounds great.
There's several coffees that I've had where it's like, that tastes good. And then you're like, okay, it tastes like coffee right there at the end. But this, it doesn't like overwhelm with Oreo. It doesn't overwhelm with cream. It's just nice and smooth. And at 220 calories, it's delicious and a good way to start my morning.
Mine tastes like chunky cake coffee.
Chunky? Dave,
Chunky.
It's not supposed to have chunky. Oh, Mark is 14 years old, almost.
Well, this show.
So he doesn't drink coffee. Hopefully he also doesn't drink bangs, because those are bad for everybody as well.
So hopefully you never drink coffee ever.
Mark, I am 14 years old times 3. I'm old, and I don't care about my body anymore, which is why I'm drinking this stuff.
Show title: I don't care about my body anymore.
I'm not sure I ever did care, but I don't care now, really.
If there was ever a time to care, it was now. Of course, if you care about things, every segment or every show, we do a segment where we talk about the news. This is a really, really effed up episode.
All right, while Dave's fumbling his words. So I'm going to skip to the second news article, which is the whole reason I'm drinking iced coffee this morning.
Okay.
Oreo's latest limited edition flavor is salted caramel brownie.
Uh-huh.
So Mark, being our one viewer and actually participating in chat, do you have access to 7 million Oreo flavors like we do?
Yeah, that's a real question. It's because the reality is, the reason I put this in here is because this is actually weirdly hard to find already, even though it kind of supposed to come out like yesterday, and we went looking for it, and it didn't, but some people had gotten it the day before, which means just, stores are putting this out on the shelves early, and therefore we're not getting it.
Well, so I have to hit the grocery store up on my way home tonight. If I'm smart, I'll stop over at the Oreo cookie section. But the thing I like about reading this article is...
Don't drink Red Bull, Mark. Sorry.
So he'll get wings. He can fly over to see us.
No, yeah.
So unlike typical Oreo flavors, This one's still going to have your chocolate cookie on either side, but it's going to have 2 layers of cream instead of 1. So this is where it really gets weird for me, because when's the last time you had an Oreo cookie that had 2 distinct layers of cream? This one will have a chocolate brownie layer of cream, and then a caramel layer of cream. And then the cookie is going to be lightly salted to mix your sweets and your salts.
I don't know how you get this all in this taste. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's too many distinct flavors going on for you to actually taste all these things in one cookie.
It's like mixing a protein shake with
a bunch of cake.
Yeah. You're just hoping it works. But the thing is, like, caramel chocolate brownie batter, there's a lot there. And I'm sure my children want to try it. So, I mean, in the name of science, I feel like I have to track this down and buy it. Not because I want to eat any.
We did the S'moreos for the channel. We did a full video for S'moreos. It's not going to come up for a while because we shoot 30 videos at a time. But it had a bunch of these multi cream layers to make like a s'mores taste on the inside with the graham cracker cookies. They were really good. And they weren't called S'moreos. They were called S'mores Oreos, but S'moreos is the correct name. S'moreos. So I understand how they'll do the double layered thing here, but I just feel like brownie, to add a brownie, salt, and caramel, like one of those flavors is going to go away. Like, I'd be all down for just salted caramel Oreos. That sounds great.
Yeah.
But I don't think you're going to get a big wave of brownie, or you're going to get a big wave of brownie and you're going to lose like part of the caramel taste.
Well, I mean, and ideally what you have to do is just take about 10 Oreos, take all the cream from those 10 and put it between 2 cookies and have a big salted caramel diabetes bite. Because that's really what we all want to do anyway.
Yeah, let's just be honest. We just want to eat it all. You put an article in here. And by you put an article in here, I mean you sent me an article via text, and then I put it in this note.
You know, out of all the things that you could get right, mic, internet problems, it's good to see you can still copy and paste it.
Yeah, that's good.
So if you go to candyindustry.com, you can find this article. You'll only get to have 2 views per day before you have to sign in, though.
Okay.
Snack Magic has launched Snack Drop, a new product discovery opportunity for consumers and brands. People can sign up to become Snack Magic taste testers, getting a sample of variety packs and drinks and other treats in exchange for honest feedback.
Sounds like it's what our entire channel was built on.
Somebody is like coming to us, and they're being like, "Hey, you want to try some stuff, kid? Come on over here."
I do this.
Obviously, I have to sign up for this and see if I can get some free snacks and stuff to test. I'll give an honest opinion at 5:30 in the morning on a Tuesday. But this sounds great. It says Snack Magic serves a variety of use cases, from large corporate gifting and hybrid events to direct-to-consumer orders for individuals or families. Customers can build their own box of treats from a variety of options or send a gift. All that's needed is the amount to give and the recipient's email address. I think this sounds amazing.
Yeah, no, this is great. I would love to do this, and they want it. And the other positive with a combination with the Snack Network is either we can put up videos of snacks that never came out at ever, right? Like they sent them out to you guys, and we all tried them, and no one liked them, and we still have the videos. Or even better, we get to try them early and share our opinions, and you get a perception of what people think of the thing before it's even existing. There's brilliance here. There's a level of brilliance.
Between this and the Snack Expo, yeah, it's like our world is coming together, Dave.
It's almost like this industry is just as wide as the gaming one we came from.
Yeah. Hey, you. Yeah, you.
You remember everybody when you said
stay overweight and hopped up on sugar? Sign up for the Snack Drop. We'll send you stuff.
Yeah, and make sure you don't drink high protein bang things.
Oh, Dave, I picked a winner this morning. This is delicious.
I did not.
I would buy this in like bulk quantities, except for the fact that it's got a lot of calories, and I'm trying not to drink my calories.
I will never buy this again. I'm sorry, Bang. I bought about 8 different Bang flavors. I was in a Target on the other side of the state, and I was like, I'm looking at Bang flavors because I'm just trying to kill time, and I'm like, all right, there are.
Well, see, when I did that, I found the tea ones, and those are delicious.
It sounded like they were delicious. You put up a short on the channel. You guys can go watch that by going to our channel and looking at the shorts.
Not my shorts, the shorts.
The shorts, the Snack Network shorts.
Can I ask you an important question, Dave?
Yes,
And if anybody would like to answer this as well, this says best served chilled, shake gently. I'm good with all of that. But like this line here has always confused me, and maybe I'm drinking all of my products wrong. The serving size is 1 can, by the way.
Okay, that's good.
It says refrigerate after opening.
What?
Yeah, refrigerate after opening. So is there a world where people open these and don't finish them? I just decided to have 2 sips, and I'm going to put it back in the fridge for later.
I mean, that's weird. That's a weird way to run that. It's best served chilled. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Open it up. You're supposed to shake it gently, pop it open, and put it back in the fridge till it gets cold, and then take it out.
I
mean, it sounds like it probably be pretty good.
My thing is, it says refrigerate after opening, so I would assume that it means if you're not going to drink the whole thing, put it in the fridge. Kind of like, you're supposed to refrigerate your ketchup after opening.
Right.
But who doesn't drink the whole thing?
Especially when the serving is the whole can.
Yeah, and especially when it goes down so nice and smooth. Finish the serving. My God, people. Sorry, I'm only allowed 40 calories. Hold on.
It sounds like it would be
my max.
It would be really well poured over ice, though. To be fair, it sounds like it would probably be like really good, and like if you were to go get like a big iced coffee cup and pour it in there with some ice.
Yeah, probably. But if I'm gonna do that, I need fake ice because I don't like using ice because it waters everything down.
So I'm introducing a new segment here on the Snack Network Live called Unpopular Food Opinions from Sanck Betch.
I read that and I'm like, did he say Sanck Betch and he just didn't smell it properly?
Nope, Sanck Betch is a Instagram account as far as I know. I don't know if they do anything else. I have not done my research, to be fair. But every week they offer out a questionnaire where people who follow them send in unpopular food opinions. Okay? And then they add them all to their story and they share them. And then are all anonymous. Okay? Now, I have a bunch of these. I have a bunch from this week's batch. But the one that they threw in here that I just can't stand is that salt is gross. It should be taken off all pretzels, all fries. Get rid of salt. It's gross.
That is a horrible, unpopular opinion.
I know.
So the thing is, as I've gotten older, and tell me if I'm saying this right, Mark, Ikhal Van Jow. As I'm getting older, I grew up where I didn't salt anything, Dave. I avoided salt because I grew up with like an overweight father with like high blood pressure, and they're like, limit your sodium. So we limited our sodium and we did all that stuff. And then I met my wife. Well, I guess then I met my soon-to-be wife, and I married her, and she cooks, and she showed me what adding salt and pepper to like just basic food did to the flavor.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I went how many years avoiding this beautiful, disturbingly great taste? The only thing I would salt was the ketchup for my fries. Because if you salt the ketchup, you get more salt on your French fries when you dip them instead of salting the fries, which just goes all over the place.
And it's just in the container or whatever the fries were in.
Yeah. So salt has changed my life, and now I salt most things before I cook them. I like salt with my fries. I like salt with my everything they named needs salt.
Oh yes, 100%. Everything that they... Can you imagine fries without salt? What are fries without salt?
Fries without salt is a complaining 6-year-old telling me these fries suck, Dad. Can you add salt to them?
Yeah. Yeah. I love fries. I love Cajun fries. I love all sorts of seasoned potatoes, right? One of the other comments in here that's not like a huge one was that Lay's barbecue chips are disgusting. And I could kind of get behind that one, maybe.
But just Lay's? Just Lay's?
That was specific. It was Lay's.
Very.
Lay's barbecue chips are disgusting.
So as I've gotten older and oh wow.
Yeah, that's gross.
If you only knew what a mute button was.
You know what? I don't have my normal setup.
Welcome to ASMR, and here's Dave sneezing into his hand. You'll notice he just wiped it off on his pant leg.
You want to tell me what other options? It was get up and walk to the other side of the room.
So, like, I love chips, and I think family size bag is a lie because I can eat that whole thing. That's a snack size, if you ask me. I am the fat man, by the way.
I agree.
But,
I agree 100% with you.
As I get older, I don't know if they changed whatever grease they use in the chips to make them go down easier. But like now, it's like I definitely have a limit on what I can eat chip-wise. And barbecue, I don't know if it's just Lay's specific, but I think it's also the 7-Eleven brand and Ruffles and whatever else is out there not owned by Lay's.
They go down easier. They just come out harder.
They do, but it's like I get to this point where it's like my body just tells me don't put another chip in your mouth. There might be repercussions. But I still think they taste good.
The reason I bring this up is lightly salted Lay's are the best Lay's. Not everything needs extra salt, but things like potatoes need salt.
Yeah.
Pretzels. I mean, salted pretzels need salt.
Salted pretzels need salt.
Yes.
And mustard.
My dad had a lot of the, like, don't eat high amounts of sodium thing either, but he's also the kind of person who would take a slice of pizza and salt it.
My dad used to salt his salads.
Yeah,
That's still super weird to me.
Yeah,
I don't know if I've ever seen anyone like, man, this lettuce, you know what it's missing? Sodium.
I'm not a huge proponent of add extra salt, right? Like, usually if something is salted by the place, it's usually pretty great. Like, it doesn't usually need extra, but sometimes it does.
Oh, that reminds me. So a couple months ago, I was grilling some steaks for my wife, so they'd be ready by the time she got home.
Yeah. And
I was looking up recipes to see how to do things different, and I was reading this article, and it said, "Don't worry about the salt. You can't add too much." And I was like, "Oh, that sounds good. It's going to bake off." Da 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 da. I salted the shit out of that steak, Dave, and then I grilled it, and I asked my wife how it tasted, and she said, "There's too much salt." So they were wrong.
There is such a thing as too much salt.
Yeah, I found out that steak. Well, I mean, I still ate it, and then I finished hers for work, but she did not eat it. Oh, you're still drinking.
This is fascinating. This is absolutely fascinating.
There's just something nice about it.
It's not bad. I just don't want it ever again. Is that a fair statement?
It's not bad, but I don't want more.
Right.
I can see that.
I would just like to... I do have a listener feedback section in our notes, but because Mark is here and I know that he's a recent new subscriber to the channel, I'm going to say welcome to Mark. We could talk about Alien Myth, who wants us to review Pepto Bismol. That's not a thing we're going to do. And we could also talk about John Urbanek, who wants more beer videos, and we shot more beer videos, so those are coming, John. But
Dave,
because
I want to shoot beer videos with you.
You need to come down to Cleveland and come shoot some beer videos. come out to my basement bar and get drunk with me. That invite is always open for you.
I like it.
You've never been to this house. You came to my old apartment before we bought the house.
Was that old thing an apartment?
Yeah, I mean, you could call it an apartment.
thought it was a house.
It was kind of a box on the side of the street.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for watching the Snack Network Live. We do this every Tuesday morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time or 5:30 a.m. Pacific Time with the Fat Man in Vegas. His name is Grouchy Serge, the Fat Man in Vegas. I'm Dave Moore. Of course, you can follow me on my various social media platforms. I'm at Tell You Dave. You're at Grouchy with 2 R's. And to our wonderful live chat for joining us, meaning Mark and you. And sorry to those who missed out on Twitch this week. We will have Restream rerunning by next week, and I will have a new mic arm, and it will sound hopefully better and better quality. That's it. That's the whole show.
See you next Tuesday. Mark, I'll try to remember to come with a song for next week. That way, you know, just in case this one-time listenership isn't a one-time thing and you keep joining us, I'll try to come with like some sort of song that I'm listening to that I enjoy, so you can listen to my music and be like, what the hell is that guy's problem?
Oh, I have a whole playlist of the stuff I use. Anyway, that's it. We'll see you guys next time, and we'll stay here on the live to talk to Mark. See you guys next time. Mark, I have an entire playlist of the music I like, and I use for cleaning the house as well as working out in the yard. I call it Working Outside. If you would like me to post that link, I will post it on Twitter. It's a Spotify playlist that has thousands of songs in it now, and I continue to add to it of music I like. And that is a progressive thing, and I've been told by many people who come over to my house, because I usually set it up while I'm grilling, and they're like, damn, your music is great, Dave.
Is your music banging or is it bussin'?
It's banging.
Banging?
It's a real banger, is what it.
Oh, it's a real banger, Dave.
Mark, thank you.
You know what I like? Bangers and mash.
Mark, thank you for joining us today. I appreciate having one live person to talk to. I really do.
Hey, I enjoy it as well. Mark does not have Twitter though, but that's okay.
No, we will. I can add it to the live notes of this episode. So once you see it change later today, where I add the thumbnail, where you see the bang on each side of the thumbnail, it'll be like the Snack Network Live in the archives of the channel. I'll add it to the show notes. I'll add the playlist. I can do that.
Are you gonna remember?
Yeah, no, I'll remember. I won't forget because I'm gonna do that in a minute.
Well, I've got good news and I've got bad news, Dave.
You got to go to work?
Yeah, that's the bad news.
Okay, what's the good news?
There's no good news, Dave. I have to go to work.
I thought you said there's good news and bad news.
I lied to you just to make it seem better.
I am.